Hello everybody, I'm Sandy.
And I'm Debbie.
We're from the Normal Paranormal Group. And today, we're one story at a time.
Yeah, I was going to say we're going to talk about one story at a time.
And the title?
And the title? The Sobbing Woman.
That's right.
Yes, the Sobbing Woman. Not only sobbing, but crying. And we are curious if anybody
experienced
this phenomena. Well, our story starts in our haunted house in Chicago. And it's about 3 a.m. and everyone is sound asleep in different parts of the house. Upstairs in the attic, in different bedrooms, through the house, on the couch. Everybody woke up at the same time hearing this woman sobbing.
She was over your head.
Yeah.
It's not like she was like in the same room with you, but it's like she was moaning over, like someone moaning over your head.
Sobbing, crying. Yeah. And we were all baffled because we come running down the stairs. We were upstairs at the time. And then all of a sudden, our parents, came out of the bedroom, and then their sisters
congregated we all congregated together
and our sisters came out of their bedrooms, and we're all in the dining room, and whoever was sleeping on the couch jumped off on the Frencham couch, and we're all looking around this big room.
We're looking up, all around, like, where's this coming from?
Yeah, we're all looking at each other like, where is this coming from? And like Sandy says, it was like above our heads. Yeah. And we're looking at the ceiling, looking at everything. Nothing.
And then she stopped moaning.
Yeah. Crying, yeah. So then she just stopped.
Couldn't figure it out.
And we all looked at each other and went back to bed. Well, the oddity of this is it was a warning. Honestly, it was I would almost say, like, if you were Irish and stuff, you'd think banshee, but
she wasn't screaming.
She wasn't screaming, though.
She was crying.
Crying.
She was sad.
And the next day was Father's Day. And so we got, my parents got a phone call, and Sandy and I were walking down the alley from our friend's house, singing the song, and then all of a sudden Sandy stops in her tracks and looks at me and says,
"Grandpa passed away."
And I looked at her shocked, and she had a serious look. And I said, "How do you know?" "No. How could you know?" And
I don't know. Something came to me and said he passed away.
And she started crying. And we're not even near the house yet. And she started crying. So when we got near the house, we walked in, and our parents said, "Do not leave the house. We'll be back." So we sat on the porch, and the front porch, and Sandy's crying, and she says,
"Grandpa died."
And still I'm baffled. How do you know? No one told us this. And so then later on, our parents pull up, and my mom and dad look at us, and my dad, or was it mom that said Dad's father died.
Grandpa died.
Grandpa died. Yeah, Grandpa died. And I looked shocked at Sandy, like, how did you know?
I just knew.
I mean, you talk about a sixth sense.
Anybody out there, did that ever happen to you that you just knew or had a warning that someone passed away before you ever found out verbally from someone? Can you share your stories? Did you have something similar happen to you? Did you get any warning signs like we did with this woman crying? So let us know your story.
And you don't have to be in a haunted house.
That's right. This doesn't have to be a haunted house. This is just something that naturally comes to some people, and they just know.
You could feel it. You could sense it. How could this entity or whatever go through the whole building at the same time?
And not just one person, but several of us.
Yes,
Woke up, it literally woke up the whole family.
Yeah, in different rooms, different sections.
And we all went to bed wondering why. Now, when we realized the next day what actually happened, she came to warn us.
Yes. And who she was?
We don't know.
We don't know. We could assume it was our grandma, our Nona, from my grandpa's wife.
So please share your stories. I am Sandy.
And I am Debbie.
We're from the Normal
Paranormal Group.
Until our next
one
story
at
at a time. Bye for now, everybody.
Bye.